Mehbooba Mufti, who's come out and slammed the Congress party with regards to its stand on the raids that were carried out at Manish Sisodia's residence. Mehbooba Mufti claims that the opposition is divided over the excise policy scam and there is a need to unite in the fight against enforcement directorate. So that's a response coming in from Mehbooba Mufti, who's now slammed the Congress, because remember, the Congress surprisingly has been extremely keen on the ongoing developments, have said that this is vindication of what they've been maintaining all this while as far as the new excise policy in the national capital goes, and in that sense have been backing the CBI probe in the alleged liquor scam case. Akanksha joining us live with more details. So that's a reaction coming in from another opposition leader. PDP chief Mehbooba Mufti has come out and slammed the Congress, says there is a need to unite as far as both ED CBI action goes. There's a need to unite against all of these central agency probes.
Well, absolutely, Mehbooba Mufti has now slammed Congress in fact in relation to the excise case. Now, yesterday we also saw how TMC commented upon these raids. Now these comments are very interesting. Sad that Congress is unable to rise above party interest, because AAP is a formidable opponent, having been a victim themselves of ED onslaught, yet they are joining BJP's propaganda at a time when agencies are being weaponized. The opposition should have rallied together. Now, during Sonia Gandhi's questioning last month, we saw how 13 opposition parties had issued a statement condemning the misuse of agency by the BJP. But this time we saw in relation to the raids on the Aam Aadmi Party leader, we did not see many opposition parties.
So this is a big charge coming in, saying that the Congress is unable to rise over its own issues and is acting selfish in a sense in supporting the CBI action against Manish Sisodia, against the Aam Aadmi Party. More political reactions coming in. Interestingly, it's just the Congress that has so far, apart from the BJP, stood for the CBI action against Manish Sisodia, but some other political reactions here up.
See, in this case, there is no question of BJP doing vendetta politics. This issue was in fact raised by us. Ever since this policy was being discussed, and I'll tell you with authority, 5 or 6 months before this policy was announced, everybody was talking about the corruption that is going to happen. Sisodia and his people were only openly talking to media and saying that if they want to take shops themselves, they were calling and talking to people who sell liquor as to what are their preferences. It was very clear in the talk in Delhi that big amounts are going to be exchanged, policies are going to come that is going to favor the private distributors. When the policy came, surprisingly, it was almost exactly what people were telling me. Almost exactly what people were telling me.
Delhi Congress has been protesting since day one and exposing them. It is our duty to expose them and to bring to light. Nothing that we are spreading is a lie. I would ask a single point where they have done anything. So it is basically the government which goes on publicity. And publicity has got them this, and then now it is wearing off because truth will prevail. And that's the eternal truth. So now coming back to their policies, everybody knows. Now they are exposing themselves.
This government, BJP government, is inspired by a philosophy that they want to create an opposition-free India. They are using their repressive machinery to suppress the opposition voice, to terrorize the people, and to break the backbone of the opposition.
So interestingly, the Congress party is coming out and saying that this issue was in fact not raked or raised by the BJP in the first place. It was the Congress clearly winning the argument over how is it that the BJP has in fact tried to misuse the agencies here. We slipped a very short break here.